a lot of brands and a lot of creators talk about starting movements. And I think of influencers are people who are on the tip of the iceberg on starting to create those movements. They're people that are able to generate the kind of fan base and generate the kind of momentum and energy and passion it takes to get people to go along with them. And that's why you can see influencers in all these different spaces, is because it requires a lot of different kinds of content areas to really get people moving in similar directions. So it's people that start movements. There are so many untapped people out there that are making amazing content that they don't have the infrastructure or the proper tools in place to really break through to make it to that star level. And I mean, it's the same in any kind of medium that's ever been. It's just when you start to talk about YouTube, it's about the long tail. You get every person in the entire universe that can pick up a camera and has that potential. I think the people that are able to break through are people that really do have more of this business sense and are able to figure out how to take their natural talents and put it to use in a way that works for brands and works for themselves. But it takes a special kind of talent, I really think, to break through. That said, yeah, there are definitely people out there. As long as there's a tail, there's people out there that can do it, that just have to have the confidence and the infrastructure to do it. And I don't think it's just on YouTube. I think on all the new mediums that are going to, YouTube at this point is 9 years old, and the fact that it's still thriving as much as it is amazing for a 9-year-old platform. But we're going to see influencers grow on YouTube and across all of the other new media that's coming about, Vine, et cetera, et cetera. Meeting the breadth of people that work in this space and hearing different perspectives, I think it's very easy to get myopic when you just focus in the area that you're used to dealing with, whether that's with brands or with creators. But to get the full experience of everybody that's working in the industry is invaluable to really education and growth and figuring out what the right thing to do is. I mean, I think it's why we think about things really in terms of this idea of universal authorship, where anything that's out there in the world we feel inherently like we have a right to add to it, so it has to be a conversation. I don't really think there's such a thing as passive consumption anymore. And if there is, then it's like, why do you want to have anything to do with that? The whole world is moving in the space of social commentary and what happens to the thing after it exists. That's how success is being measured these days. So if people aren't thinking about marketing activity as a conversation, I think they're missing out on half or at least half of the puzzle.